Hello, everybody, and welcome to the surprise stream by Fem Patel. So everybody's been wondering who our guest is this evening. Everybody knows him. Some people have tried to guess who's on, and yeah, now you're about to see. Ta-da! Hello, Jim.
Hi. There, I've got my drink in hand, so now you know it's germ.
We know it's the real Germ.
Yes. Anyone who doesn't have a drink is an imitation.
I've just got coffee.
Why would you have coffee at this time of night?
I drink coffee all day, all night.
I'm sorry to hear.
No, the other nights I had a glass of wine, and yeah, it didn't go down so well.
Why?
I don't know. I've got ulcerative colitis, so I'm not supposed to drink alcohol.
Say that again.
I've got ulcerative colitis.
Ulcerative colitis. What is that?
Yes, it's like Crohn's disease.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a condition to do with your colon.
Oh, shame. Okay, so wine isn't good.
No alcohol is. And I have to stay away from all my favorite foods as well. So it kind of sucks.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear.
But it's okay. You learn to live with it.
You do. You
Yeah.
do. Unfortunately, you learn to live with everything, but I would strongly suggest that you try and find an alcohol that you can drink.
I'm pretty good with red wine. What I drank the other night was rosé, and I think that was half the problem.
No, but that is your problem there. So
Yeah.
I don't drink white or rosé.
Yeah. It sucks. Red wine is all the way. All the way. It
Red
has
wine,
to be
yeah.
red wine.
Yeah.
Let's see who we have here. We've got a few people who's joined us this evening. Thank you everybody for joining us. Estelle was excited before we even started.
So was I.
Me too.
I like you, Laura. I think you've got the nicest laugh out of anybody I've seen on South African YouTube space.
I don't like my laugh. I think it makes me sound common.
I think you've got no, your accent does.
Oh, thanks.
and there's nothing you can do about that. That's why the joke was so cruel. No.
Well, don't worry. Ronaldo thinks I'm common because I wear pumps. So.
Do you wear pumps?
Yes.
Oh no, Ronaldo is correct. That wins.
But you know what? You guys forget that pumps were like the in thing about 4 years ago. Every chick wore pumps.
Yes, but the operative word here is a few years ago.
But you know, I can't wear high heels.
Why? Are you tall?
Yeah, very.
Really?
And but my height isn't my legs; it's my back. I've got a very, very long back, so I get back issues. So if I wear high heels, then I can't walk the next day.
Oh.
So that's why I wear pumps, and I wear green cross pumps.
Oh, jeez, Laura.
I know it gets worse, right?
No, but anyway, what I was saying is you've probably got the most pleasant laugh out of anybody that I've spoken to on YouTube. I think your the way you laugh can uplift anybody. It makes my day better just by hearing you laugh. So don't ever stop laughing.
I do. I promise I'll laugh every stream just for you.
You've also got that. You've got that. What's the name now? That Phoebe thing going. Has anybody told you that?
Phoebe?
Yeah.
Actually, you're not the first person to tell me that.
No, well, you've definitely got that Phoebe thing going.
As long as I'm not as dwarf as Phoebe, then it's okay.
I don't know, Laura. I haven't spent enough time with you.
Well, we will from now on.
That comment from Estelle that's on the screen says, "I'm so excited."
Yeah, she forgot.
Where did Estelle exit to?
Did she? Yeah, she's exited. Yeah. See, I'm
Mr.
not
T
the only
said
one.
he also can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, he also can't wear high heels, but it's a he. So I sincerely hope he doesn't wear high heels. Otherwise,
Well,
that
I've I used to enjoy dressed up parties, and to some degree I still do, depending on what we're dressing up as. But it was the one time that I dressed up. I tried to mimic the dude from Green Day, the frontman, Billy Joe, and so I had black on with the red tie, but he has guy liner on, and so I had to put on guy liner, but I couldn't do it. My ex, because it was a couple years ago, my ex couldn't do it either. So I drove all the way 20 minutes to my folks' house so that my mother could put on my guy liner for me. And I tell you what, it took like an hour, because I don't know how you women get so close to your eyeballs with that thing, because she like went on my eyelids and underneath, and then I had to have like lipstick on as well, because that's how he looks in the in Green Day. But I don't know how you handle that. It was terrible having lipstick on.
Yeah, no, it is. I hate lipstick.
I kept on wanting to lick my lips, and then it's like they had this like weird feeling on it. I don't know how you do it.
Well, that's why I wear this one. It's like basically like there's nothing there and it doesn't come off. So, see.
Although it always looks like I have lipstick on, because
yeah,
I've got big lips.
lips.
I've got big lips, and they tend to be quite purple. But I think that's to do with all my red wine drinking.
Could be. the red wine over the years has stained your lips, Jim.
I think so.
We'll just blame the red wine. At least it's something good. Estelle says it was a keyboard error. Sorry.
Someone wants to know, what is guy liner?
Yeah, that's Clinton McConnell. Explain to us, Jim, what is guy liner? I think it's eyeliner for guys.
Yeah, isn't it just eyeliner for guys?
Yeah. But you see,
I've never done it again.
I kind of cheat with eyeliner, because I don't like, because you're supposed to put the eyeliner just underneath your eyelashes on the bottom.
Mm.
But I don't like that, because then it smudges. So I actually put it on the inside of my eyelid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I use Nivea for men. It keeps my skin soft and silky for up to 3 times longer.
You put on your face, Jim?
Nivea for men.
Yeah.
I have to. I've got a wife.
Face cream that you're putting on your face.
I don't know, but my wife bought me something. It's sitting in the shower.
As long as it's a face cream, then it's okay.
I've got this all-in-one thing. What's it made by? No, I don't know. Who's Revlon? No, not Revlon. Nivea. I don't know. But it does everything. Like it does your face and your hair and everything, but it's for guys. And I think it's got like Rocky Mountain, whatever the hell that smells like.
Yeah, who knows?
How do they come up with these names? Have you ever wondered how they come up with these names, right?
They're trying to make it sound manly, Jim.
Well, women have got cool names like Lavender Sunshine. Like you can already like kind of guess like what Lavender Sunshine would be like. But like with guys, it's like Rocky Mountain. Like what the hell does a Rocky Mountain even smell like?
But now tell me now, if you're a guy and your scent was named Lavender Sunshine, would you buy it?
No.
Exactly. A guy's scent has to sound manly, otherwise they're not going to buy it.
But you don't even know what it smells like. So like I still can't tell you. So it's sitting in the shower. It's in a black bottle, which I got at Clicks. And I can't describe the smell.
Yeah, you kind of smell and go, oh, is that what a Rockies Mountain smells like?
Deerveld says it's similar to Brokeback Mountain. Well, in Cape Town, that's probably true.
Oh, where's that one? Here. Oh, there we go.
Brokeback Mountain is the scent that my buddy Derek uses. I use Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
That's an inside joke for those who know who my friend Derek is.
Yeah. You get the ones that's like they got like Sports Active and Rocky Mountain and there's others as well, something to do with the waterfall. I don't know. But I must be honest, I didn't think that Black Marmite jam. Have you heard there's an Axe thing called Marmite?
There's a what?
There's Axe deodorant?
Oh yeah, but I don't buy those. They're too middle class for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Johan can't use Axe. It irritates his skin. So, but apparently there's one that you can get from the UK, from overseas. It's called Marmite. So now he says he's actually ordered one from the UK because now he reckons he goes to the UK quite often. So he says that the UK chicks dig Marmite.
Oh wow, okay. Sounds incredible. I can only imagine how girls are going, oh baby.
Yes, smell
spray
like
it again. Spray it again. Oh, do that toast smell one more time, baby.
Like, who the hell wants to walk around smelling like yeast? I mean, really?
Yeah. Oh, well, I can do one better. I've got Bovril deodorant.
Yeah, but then you just smell like blood. Then you might have, I wouldn't go swimming in the ocean then. You might have a problem.
But I mean, I don't, some of these things I just don't get. I was going to say now that they got all these like 25, 30 rand deodorants. I don't think anybody should use any of those ever.
No.
They all smell cheap.
And they don't last long.
No,
the
but
smell
you shouldn't.
will last while you spray it, and then you walk out the house and the smell's gone.
Yeah, nobody should ever use that stuff.
No, but that's why I don't use deo. I use perfume.
Yes, well, everybody should. And then what you do is you use like a. You know what? This is not the right conversation to be having.
Oh, why, Jim?
Next thing we can chat about nails.
Yeah, because you want to chat about nails, right? What do you want to chat about nails for, Jim?
Let me think of something.
You just
woman.
like girls with long nails so they can scratch your back.
I was just about to say that.
Great minds think alike. What can I say?
Back scratches are the best.
So men say.
They are. But massages, women love massages and men like back scratches. So there you go. It's a win-win.
Well, I don't mind a back scratch. I like back scratches. I just never get them. And you know what the problem is men don't have nails to give a good back scratch. That's the difference.
No. Maybe I should...
I think that you guys have got rough skins. It makes up for it.
Well, I don't. I use some sort of cream on my face.
He's talking about your hands, Drew. oh
what is
no!
that behind you? How did you? Is that a massive picture that you printed behind you?
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive.
I didn't do it though. It was done for me by a friend.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Nice. I've got nice friends.
Jeez, I wish I had friends.
I'm your friend.
Listen, so when I'm next in Joburg, we must do a drink, huh?
Yeah. Go somewhere and have a glass of red wine.
I don't actually go to Joburg. I go to Pretoria because you Joburg people are a little bit too beneath me.
We're too common for you.
No, actually, it's the other way around. Pretoria's like the further away from Joburg you go, the more common it gets.
That's true. But unless you go way east end, like Boksburg side, then you go back to even more
like common. Near the airport.
Yeah.
Right.
Or even more south where you get to Springs by the Notter.
Springs. Oh, that's Springs is where they say where you go to the theater for like to watch a Shakespeare production and you'll hear like friends, Romans, countrymen, borrow me your ears.
Oh, Jew. I don't even think they have a theater in Springs.
Well, they do.
They
do, but it's called the Springs pub.
Yeah, that's the closest you'll get to a theatre in Springs.
And at that pub, they have karaoke night every night, where they give Clippies and Coke to the person who sings that song. What's the song? I'll tell you now. Don't Stop Believing. Because every bar in Springs will play Don't Stop Believing. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I thought in Springs it was Oh Rapid.
No, that comes later. But they have to work their way there by doing English songs first. So it's the 80s. It's the 80s. Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah, Don't Stop Believing. Sorry,
that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the song, right? Because that you'll find at every karaoke bar.
But you see why I don't sing karaoke, because I can't sing.
You've got to play the air guitar.
Yeah, but the guitar work in that song is great for air guitar. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
You know, when I was growing up, all I wanted to do was play the bass guitar. Did you know that?
Women who play bass guitar are by default sexy. So I've had this discussion a few times over the years. If you look at a band, right? So a band, generally speaking, has 4 members. Like you'll have the vocalist, the drummer, the bassist, and the guitarist. And if you want, you can add like a pianist or a keyboardist or whatever, right? So there's your bass sort of 4 or 5 members. The sexiest is the one who plays bass, always.
Even if it's a guy.
I'm talking about women.
Well, I think of guys sexy, not chicks. Okay, but look, I'll say to
no. I'm saying that if women are playing in a band, then generally speaking,
the one is the one on bass.
The hottest one is always the one on bass.
Uh-huh. Well, I never got there. My mom couldn't afford the lessons, so. I
don't know why it's like that. I remember Smashing Pumpkins. I think if I remember now, they had a female bass player, but I could be wrong. Someone in the comments, I'm sure, will correct me, but I'm convinced Smashing Pumpkins had a female bassist.
Maybe I didn't know that.
JP says he played bass in a local metal band. Is JP Afrikaans? And let me ask you a question. Why does every Afrikaans teenager play in a metal band?
I don't know. They're trying to be wannabes.
Can I tell you, I played in a band up until like I was 22 or something, right?
With your sister, right?
No. That was a once-off thing that you're thinking of. But I actually played in a band for like a couple of years. And like most bands in the country, we got absolutely nowhere. But our claim to fame was Barney Simon playing us on his that Saturday Fanta thing. Remember that Fanta Top 40 thing that 5FM used to do, whatever it was called. And Barney Simon was part of the show. I can't remember those days anymore. And he played us on 5FM, and we were so happy. But I played in a punk rock band, because English kids play in a punk rock band and Afrikaans kids play in a metal band.
In a metal band, yeah. Usually.
Yeah. Usually, because in a metal band you're far superior at your skills. Whereas in a punk band, you basically can play one note.
Did you used to only play one note, Jim?
Half.
Yeah. The 11 Ruan says we don't dance, we headbang.
Yes, yeah. They all headbang. You remember those? Do you remember the years? Maybe I'm showing my age now.
No, I remember. We used to headbang.
No, but they wouldn't headbang. They would swing. The guys would swing so that the hair goes in a circle. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like, why would they do that?
I remember.
I tried that. I got so dizzy. I felt like I needed to vomit.
Yeah, no, I couldn't headbang. I used to get up and be like, "What? Like, where am I?" maybe only the Dolph ones could do it.
The what? The Dolph ones?
Yeah, because maybe their brain wasn't going like this, so they.
I had the most fun at sort of these like I want to say, like, what do you call them? So it wouldn't have been music festivals, but they weren't pubs either. It was in the late 90s, early 2000s when the South African rock music scene was actually quite lekker. And playing at all these different cool venues, and like Barney Simon would be there, and I remember Mark Gilman also, and a bunch of other cool DJs would be there, and all these bands would play at these. It was somewhere between a pub and a festival kind of venue.
Yeah, but it wasn't as big as a festival.
No, it wasn't as big, but it was
Oh.
bigger than a pub kind of vibe. And they would
Yeah.
always play, and I used to love it. I remember watching like Sugar Drive and Springbok Nude Girls and Just Ginger and Nine, and I'm trying to think of some names of bands that I watched.
But I remember Springbok Nude Girls. I remember
Bubblegum on my boots today. Those were such great musical years, and all of a sudden it's now crap. Everything is rubbish right now.
You know what I'm struggling to get is Depeche Mode.
Really?
Whenever I download Depeche Mode, it's like it's not.
But that's not local. I was talking about local music, Laura.
I know.
You're 10 steps ahead, yeah.
Sorry.
And Ronaldo's just joined saying Wonderboom. Ronaldo, if you've just joined, I just want to say that I agree with a comment that Laura said about you earlier. Let me just repeat that. A comment that you said about Laura, I beg your pardon, when you said that she's common because she wears pumps. Ronaldo, I 100% agree with you.
Thank you, Jim. Now that you guys calling me common. Thank you.
Oh, I own it.
It's fine. I'll own it. It's okay. Nothing wrong with being common. Everybody has a little bit of common in them, so it's okay.
Everybody has a little bit of common in them. Quite correct. That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. Battery 9. Oh, no. They were always referred to as Battery 9. You never called them by the English name. I remember those guys. I used to enjoy Battery 9. They were fun. They were awesome.
Yeah.
Man, those were some good years, hey? What's common about pumps? Oh, no. Eleutheria is upset. Eleutheria obviously wears pumps.
She does like me. Her and I had this discussion.
Sarin Gas, Ronaldo is bringing out all the bands. Sarin Gas, remember them? Didn't Sarin Gas become that other band that was?
It became Seether.
Ah, that's right. And then he ended up marrying that super short chick. What's her name? She sings in that other American band that tried to be like all hardcore and stuff. What were they called?
I can't remember her name.
You know what I'm talking about. She's also in a band. Someone please help us. Who's the chick? Amy Lee. But now she was in that.
Yes.
What was the band that she was in? I can't remember anymore. Evanescence. Thank you. There we go. Evanescence.
Yeah.
That's right.
I loved Evanescence. I loved.
Okay, well, Ronaldo said that he did the October thing. Ronaldo, please bring out some names of awesome bands that were in that era, because now we're on that trip. Evanescence.
Estelle gave us the right answer, but she was a little bit late. And Kant gave us the right answer. Oh, he actually put the Evanescence beforehand, like long ago. We need to read the comments more clearly.
Tweak. I loved Tweak. They were like, but Tweak were like this weird kind of love-hate band. They were like this really awful punk rock band that then broke up, and then like one guy or two guys went to the US, started a band called, I think, Boxcar Racer or something. You remember they sang that song?
Crash Car Burn. Do you mean Crash Car Burn?
Sorry, Crash Car Burn. Crash Car Burn. Boxcar Racer is a band formed by the dude from Blink-182. Sorry about that. But what was that song that they're saying? Don't forget your what? Something about a birthday card.
Oh, that one I don't know.
Let's send a birthday card next year. Remember that? Tweak were great. Finkelsteins. I saw Finkelsteins live. They were from PE. Ronaldo, weren't they? What a great band was Finkelsteins. Absolutely wonderful band. They did that song QQ me and remember that?
No, I don't know that one.
QQ was this like social media app that came out that flopped, but they wrote a song for it. They were paid money. Oh,
Jill,
Boo.
What year was that? What year was that?
I don't know. 2005.
That late? Mind you,
Von der
2000
Boom. Ronaldo, you are flirting with me. Please stop flirting with me, Ronaldo. Volkov Pelisika, I never liked him, and I still think that he can't sing.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
He screams. He's like, "Ugh!"
It's a shame as that other chick, what's her name?
JP's asking if anyone knows Nashama. Now, nobody in this chat, I guarantee you, will know Nashama, excepting I knew them. And I was good buddies with Matthew Hoyle. He was the vocalist from Nashama. I used to hang out at all their gigs. And the bassist of Nashama was a female. And she, yeah. And she was like what was, okay, you're gonna laugh, but this was considered hardcore, right? If you tattoo cherries on your boobs. So she had cherries tattooed on both her boobs. All right? Because it was considered hardcore. Now she's what? Now she's what, like in her late 30s, and she's got cherries on her boobs.
That's just crazy. Imagine what it's going to look like when she's 90.
Well, there won't be cherries anymore. There'll be bananas.
Oh, no, Joe. Oh, no. Who's that? Glass Cars. Is that a band that he's talking about? I'm confused.
I don't remember that band.
Clinton says the cherries will be apples now. Either way, that they'll be hanging in their pants, not.
When she's 90, she's going to have National Geographic boobs.
They're exploring.
You know what National Geographic boobs are?
It's boobs that are exploring.
You know, like there was the one thing I never understood. I don't know if it's changed now, but I remember a few years ago, like on Mnet or whatever, DSTV or whatever, they would have an age restriction, right, for movies that had topless white chicks. But then you switch over to the National Geographic channel, and there's like loads of topless women in the middle of Africa somewhere, and there's no age restriction.
It's so true, eh? That is so true.
But then again, and the truth is, you really do need an age restriction when you're seeing those droopers. Nobody wants to look at that.
Yeah, because those were really odd droopy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's because they never ever wore a bra in their life. That's why.
No man, and especially no woman, wants boobs that hang below their knees. So
no.
But National Geographic didn't find this censorship material.
But maybe that's the whole thing. Is it wasn't censored because they figured, well, nobody will find it attractive. So. Like, hey, don't worry about it.
I think it is censored now. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I don't watch National Geographic anymore.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched National Geographic in like years.
Oh, MK89, that was a great channel. Remember that?
On DSTV. I didn't have DSTV when I was growing up.
Oh, what next thing you're gonna tell me? You like walk to school barefoot for 20 kilometers in the rain?
No, my mom was very particular about what shoes we wore. She would only buy what was those expensive ones? Olifantes.
Oh, okay.
Mom would only buy Olifantes. She always bought us expensive shoes, but yeah, we didn't have DSTV and yeah. Nobody,
including you, it's in this conversation now, will remember a band that I loved. They were called 5 Star Society. They were very big around the Cape Town sort of hard rock scene. And they came out sort of with this rap rock thing. It was phenomenal stuff. But I mean, I used to go watch a lot of local hard rock music around Cape Town. That's why I've got fond memories of those days. But it's a pity now. I mean, there's nothing out there now.
Yeah, there's not good music now as like what there used to be.
It's terrible stuff now.
Yeah, I still prefer the older bands like Linkin Park and have you heard VNV Nation?
No.
VNV Nation's a UK band.
Okay.
They are very it's sort of more goes on the rave sort of front, but it's really,
That's
really
also
awesome.
awesome. Yes, Ronaldo. I tell you what, I need to send Ronaldo a virtual hug because he's bringing out the big ones now. He's bringing out the big guns. Melktad Kamisi. How do you remember that, Ronaldo?
I'm
How
guessing
the
that was
heck
Afrikaans band.
they were fantastic. How the heck do you remember that?
Ronaldo remembers a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie.
So I got to tell you, Just Ginger was a band that I never liked.
I met them live once. I actually met them.
I was very I don't know. I was very sort of partial. I preferred. I mean, I remember there was a very friendly rivalry between Springbok Nude Girls and Just Ginger. They would
Yeah.
often play together, and I was always on the Springbok Nude Girls side. I was always in their camp.
Yeah.
And I always found Just Ginger to be a bit pretentious. But I mean, that was then. That was then. It doesn't matter now.
I like them both, but yeah, I did prefer Springbok Nude Girls. I preferred the music was just better.
I do remember Henry VIII. It was a wonderful band.
Henry VIII.
They were on radio all the time.
I'm not very good with band names. I think that's half my problem in this conversation. I remember songs, but I don't remember that many band names. G Unit. I've never heard of G Unit.
G Unit. I think G Unit was part of the 50 Cent crew. G Unit. I think he was a rapper who was friends, or I think he was one of the guys connected to 50 Cent and Eminem. I think. He's welcome to correct me.
Yeah, see, Mr. T saying they're 50 Cent.
Squeal! Wow, Ronaldo, you are just killing it, my friend. I remember Squeal. Bonnie Simon loved Squeal.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, Tree. He's also spoken. But that's interesting, Ronaldo. There's a little bit of a sore spot here, because Tree, they were called Tree, but then, if I remember correctly, there was a band in the US already called Tree, so then they had to change the name to Tree 63.
I remember Tree 63.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a song that was very popular on 5FM back in the day.
What was the song?
I can't remember it.
I can't remember. Yeah, that's why I was asking you. I thought you would remember.
No, I mean I remember the song, but it's like, but you know what I mean. It's like there, but I can't.
Yeah, it's on the tip of your tongue. That's the problem I'm having this evening. Everything you mentioned, I'm like, I know them, but.
The problem with saying like on the tip of your tongue, like a lot of things you say these days, people have got such gutter minds that you sound it's on the tip of your tongue, and someone goes hoo 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 hoo, wink wink.
It's like when they say great minds think alike. If somebody says to me, "Your great minds think alike," it's like, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, then you're a dirty bastard.
Yes, but I tend to go in the other direction. I set the bar a little bit lower, and I'll say fools never differ.
Yes.
I agree with Mr. T. We all bow down to Ronaldo tonight. Listen, I just want to say, by the way, since Ronaldo's in the chat, I just want to give Ronaldo a high five. The guy is on form lately. Like, Ronaldo's a good mate of mine, and we often have fights in WhatsApp and all that. But it's all about sharpening the sword and becoming better people. But Ronaldo has taken a bit of stick on social media the last while. I just want to say Ronaldo is a great guy, and I think people give him too much hate for reasons that I don't understand. He's probably one of the most genuine guys that you'll ever meet. And he's for real. Ronaldo's one of the good guys. And so I think people give him too much stick, and that's a bit unfair.
No, I agree with you. I mean, Jim, since I started my live streaming, Ronaldo he's been there for me, and Lauren, both of them. They've supported me. It's really the support that Ronaldo and Lauren have given me has been absolutely amazing.
And Ronaldo has got a fantastic taste in hamburgers.
Wow, what hamburger does he eat?
Well, it's not about the hamburger. He knows exactly where to take you for a good hamburger.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ronaldo, you
Yeah.
got to take me for a hamburger one day. I'm sorry,
Mm.
you've been roped into it now.
I had one of the best hamburgers ever with Ronaldo, like legit. It's just a bit of a drive because I don't like driving 30 minutes for a burger, but it was
Yeah.
definitely worth it.
I remember back in the day, we used to go jawling at doors and go across to Apple Bites. The burgers there were amazing.
Watershed and zebra and giraffe. Wow.
Ronaldo said, sounds good, I'll blow your mind. Cool. It's a deal.
Just get rid of that because we can quickly turn that into the gutter. So we don't want to do that.
Okay, let's change it to another one. Next one. Huh?
Ronaldo's wrong about the pizza. Ronaldo, don't push your luck, okay? Burgers will give you that. I'm not sure about pizzas though. Firstly, I don't eat that many pizzas. They give me heartburn.
But now I want to ask now, does Ronaldo eat banana on a pizza?
I do.
Banana on a pizza is awesome.
It's fantastic.
Do you like fried banana?
Yeah, I love it.
It's my favorite.
I even fry it myself. I love it.
It's so awesome.
I like fried anything, actually.
You like?
I like fried anything.
I'm not keen on eggs though.
Well, how else do you want to eat an egg? Like what? Like boiled?
No, I don't. Like, I really have to be in the mood for a fried egg. Like,
yes,
but
I
a
can
boiled
eat a fried egg. I can eat it every single day.
Seriously, look, I like it on toast, but then the yolk has to be soft so that I can break the yolk and spread it around everything.
So, Laura, how do you like how do you like your eggs?
Not scrambled. Let's just put it that way.
And at this stage, I'm guessing not fertilized either.
I don't have any eggs to fertilize, so.
Did you just diss yourself?
I've had everything removed. The factory don't exist no more.
Oh, all right, okay. So what are you saying? You don't have an oven?
No.
Oh, all right, okay.
It's all gone.
Estelle finds us. Oh, Flat Stanley. Wow, I remember Flat Stanley.
Jesus,
wow, this is
going
back. Hey, this is going back.
Johan says I'm a sports model. You see,
but I mean, I must tell you, I do say that a lot of modern music's terrible, and I think it is. But I do enjoy a lot of modern Afrikaans music.
See, I don't listen to Afrikaans music because I don't.
You are missing out. Ek hou van Kaas Bra. Have you heard that? You need to listen to it. And there's another one you must listen to. Gee my bietjie doof doof binne in my doof doof. Go onto YouTube. Go onto YouTube and listen to doof doof. It will change your life.
Oh, see, there was the one Afrikaans song that I did like. My heart klomp soos chocolates.
No. You need to go listen to.
That's it.
You need to go and listen to a bietjie Kaas Bra and some doof doof, and you need to go and listen to the tennis. I think it's called the tennis ball song. Slana Ace.
The only tennis ball I know song is the Leerloop.
No. You need to go listen to some.
But I do know how to two-step.
Everybody knows Snotkop. You got to go listen to some Snotkop.
I do know how to two-step though, Jim.
Because this is my dance horror.
I saw that video.
Ek was in die gym met die weights betrokke. You must go and listen. There's a lot of good Afrikaans. There's a lot of very zef common, ultra common Afrikaans music, and it is wonderful for a braai. But nobody will ever admit it. Yes, the thing. No one will ever admit that they like it, but they do.
My brother shows me most of that stuff. That's where I saw that video. But my brother showed it to me. Because my brother's very Afrikaans.
My wife's Afrikaans.
There's nothing wrong with being Afrikaans, but it's just weird.
And of course, Jan, and Jan. You must listen to Jan, and Jan, or otherwise known as Jan Direction.
Are you taking notes of all these names, love? You need to show me later, okay?
I'll tell you one thing. So when we were in France last year, and we were at this. I can't remember where we were at, some place, and we were talking to this. There was this group of people there, and this one French chick came up to us, and she was like, I don't know, she was just chatting to us, and she says, "Yeah, no, she really wants to come and visit South Africa, and she has a great interest in foreign music." Now, of course, she's French, right? So she's like, "Okay, so like, what South African music would you recommend?" And just before I was about to say anything, my wife looks at me and says, "Shut up." She looks at me, points at me, she says, "Don't you say a thing." But I didn't listen to her. And the very first thing I said to her was, probably one of South Africa's best exports is Die Antwoord. Now let me spell it for you. It's DIE. She goes, okay, it's Die Antwoord. Yeah. That's good enough. ANTWOORD. Now they're a great example of South African music. Now, and my wife's like, do not listen to a thing he's saying. He's lying to you.
God, no. They are terrible. I watch her and I think to myself, her mother must be very proud.
So then my wife immediately tries to do damage control and says, no. So let me give you a good musician. His name is Johnny Clegg. And she starts going to all these boring musicians. Like, no. Die Antwoord. And then also there's a musician called Jack Parow, a good South African musician. He's very famous. And my wife's like, just do not listen to anything my husband says.
I agree with your wife. Tell your wife I agree with her 100%. 110%. Yeah, see. Die Antwoord put on the act. They actually... What? Hulk, not Mole, by the way. What is that?
Oh, and there's this new song by I forget now what they're called. Also Afrikaans Zef. I think it's called Van Pletsen. I think his name is. He does a song that goes
Pelsen. Is it Pelsen?
Van Pelsen or Van Pletsen or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like, the song is fantastic. It's like, sal jy met my dance? Dis 'n kak lekker vibe. It's amazing.
At least you can speak Afrikaans and you don't sound delicious like I do, Jim. I sound terrible trying to speak Afrikaans.
Oh, I sound very delicious.
Yeah, but not as delicious as me. I hate to tell you.
It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Van Pletsen is what Taverna says. I love Zef Afrikaans music. I honestly do. Kurt, not Kurt. No. I'm not talking about Kurt, Darren. Dirk van der Westhuizen is fantastic.
I've heard a lot about him lately.
Yeah, he's great. And there's another one you must go and find on YouTube. What's it called? The Flues. I think her name is Flues. She's like this blonde bimbo Afrikaans, and like super common.
When you say bimbo, you mean big boobs?
No, she's got a fuck my gesig. Like a
I've never even heard of that phrase before. Jim. Ronaldo's
or we give the more PC version, a moedermei gesig.
Yeah. That one I've heard before. I know a few people who have that face.
But I don't think she's not a bimbo.
Oh. Is she common?
Well, that's the vibe she gives off. I mean, I don't know her personally. I'm only going by the music videos.
That Demi woman. Who's that Demi woman?
She sings with Steve, I think, in that very extremely awkward music video where her and Steve are like staring at each other at point blank range, and it's like the entire song is done in one take.
Is that brown head chick?
Demi,
I
no,
think
I think she's like a dark blonde or something.
I think I've seen that one. She's quite pretty though.
She's beautiful. Well, most Afrikaans girls are beautiful.
It's true, hey? They have the nicest skin. I don't know.
They have the nicest everything. That's why I'm married to an Afrikaans girl.
And the Afrikaans girls generally have bigger boobs as well. I don't know why.
Let me not speak about my wife like that.
I'm not talking about your wife's boobs, Jim.
But I will say I am satisfied. Demi Lee Moore.
It's all that matters.
Demi Lee Moore is her name. Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah.
Very, very lovely voice.
Goat wants to see Charmaine dance to that song. Who's singing Amanda?
That's the song. That her and Steve sing. Beautiful song. You know, you must watch a little bit of Afrikaans Groot and also the other one. That's done by you.
What is it on?
What? No, you can watch it on YouTube. I don't know what show it's on, but they do like what's it? The other one that's done by You Magazine. I don't think Afrikaans is Groot. There's a couple of these Afrikaans shows, and you see a great variety of Afrikaans singers. I honestly think that if you want to look at good South African singers, that's where you find it at the moment.
Okay. I just want you just tell everybody quickly, and Estelle, post the link, please, for Germ's new channel. Just tell everybody your new channel name and.
Oh well, it's obviously just Germ Warfare, but 2.0.
But it's Germ Warfare 2.0, yeah.
And I'm doing a live stream tomorrow morning, my first one on it.
Yay! I missed your live streams when I was at work.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Because then I could play them on the computer and I could have it playing so I could be listening while I was busy working.
Well, you can do that tomorrow.
Yay, my day's back. I missed that.
It's been a bit tricky since YouTube banned me, so.
Yeah. And the thing is, I can't install Vimeo on my boss's PC.
A lot of people have been moaning about Vimeo, so.
You got to register, and it's like a whole.
I don't know how it works, but I'm just trying to live stream, and I'm trying to, in the interim, before I have a better long-term solution, I'm just trying to find something that allows me to live stream.
Yeah.
And that's why I was on Vimeo. But anyway, let's see how long I last on YouTube again.
I think it'll be fun. But you know what? I have a theory, but I'll chat to you about it on WhatsApp. I have a theory.
All right.
I actually thought about it today and I was like, okay.
I'm all open to theories.
There's the one you were talking about, the U one. Huisgenootskouspel.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah. Estelle's posted the link for your channel. Thank you, Estelle. Bye, donkey.
I don't know how many subscribers I have, but I started I opened the channel basically on Saturday night, Sunday morning, like really late Saturday night. So let's say Sunday morning. I started.
Well, earlier when I went in, you were on 1.2K.
Oh wow! Okay, cool. How many have I got now? Someone in the comments go look.
Let me check my phone quickly. I got it my phone.
I just drank a whole lot of brandy while I've been chatting to you. Because I realized that
instead of drank a whole lot of brandy.
Yeah, but I poured it all in one go so that I don't have to go and fill up. But look here, now my glass is empty.
Oh my word, Jim. If you search for it, it doesn't find it.
Well, hopefully it will eventually.
1.29K.
Oh, 1.29K, Johan says.
Oh, okay, cool. So 1.3. That's pretty good going in like just about like a day and a half.
Yeah, but if you can get all your subscribers from the other channel to go and subscribe there as well, it would be lekker.
Yeah, but I don't think that'll happen.
No,
but in the event, it doesn't matter.
1,000, so.
But yeah, I think I was sniped. I think my channel has been targeted and sniped, just like my Facebook page and everything else.
But yeah, I don't get these people who are out to destroy other people. It just doesn't make sense to me.
It's people. It's people that don't. You know, you've got to play the long game, Laura.
It just, like just everything, what happened to you, what's been happening to me. It just, I don't get how people have the sick perversion, how they actually get enjoyment out of it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Ugh. What they don't realize is that every single time they've tried to shut me down or silence me, I've had this. It's been going for years. Every single time they've attempted to silence me or cancel me or whatever, I've come back stronger. So
yeah, they've tried a few times.
Yeah, no, I mean, it doesn't bother me too much. I mean, it's
But I mean,
a bit
they've done the same with Ronaldo a few times. But I mean, at least he can still carry on live streaming. Thank goodness.
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing makes no sense whatsoever. Like, I've got
Yeah,
zero strikes against my channel.
It really makes, and the problem is, it's not like you can just email somebody and say, "Hey, what's going on?" I think that's.
But I have some great guests lining up for next few weeks or months. Despite my low subscriber base at the moment, doesn't really matter.
I've got a very low subscriber base at the moment, so.
Well, I'll catch up to you, and then I'll pass you, and then I'll catch up to everybody else. And
you've already passed me.
No, it can't be.
I'm on 165.
What? How can you be so low?
I'm on 165.
Oh.
I've only been going for like, I think, a month.
Oh, okay.
A month or 6 weeks.
Well, that'll pick up soon, hopefully. I would die if Ronaldo got banned, says Cameron.
Yeah, no, me too.
I think Ronaldo is being targeted by just about everybody now as well. So, but you know what? I took the shots on behalf of Ronaldo. Clearly,
yeah, it was all pointed towards you. Did you see my merch, Jim?
No.
I've got. Johan's gonna go fetch the mic, but I got mouse pads printed.
I'm sorry, but who uses a mouse? Do people still use that?
Use a mouse.
Mouses.
Yeah. Mouses, yeah. And then there's my mug.
Hey, you've got a mug. Okay, tell you what. I must still send you a mug so we can do a swap.
Yes. I'll send you one of mine. You send me one of yours. Deal.
Okay, cool. Deal.
But on yours, I won't do it pink though. I'll do yours black on white.
Well, it doesn't matter.
No, man, a guy can't drink out of a pink mug.
Mine's also pink. My logo is also pink, although it has changed now on my new channel to yellow, but it's still pink everywhere else.
No, I'll definitely get you a black one. Don't worry.
Does Germ have merch? Cameron wants to know. Yes, I do. It's on my website.
Germ has mugs.
And obviously my own artwork. Yeah. Oh, sheesh, hold on. My chair just went down. There we go. Sorry about that.
Did you get that sinking feeling?
I got that sinking feeling. You know what? You know your chair, when your chair is you know that little thing that sticks out?
Yes, on the side.
Yeah. I was playing with that now and it went down.
You're playing with the wrong button.
Yeah, I was playing with the wrong stick.
Apparently Ramon is getting targeted too.
Yes, he is.
Seriously? But
No,
all he does is post the news.
Why does Goat keep asking me to focus on Oscar Pistorius? It's like not that interesting. Like I've done a show on it. It was a great show, but like it's not worth speaking about a second time.
Yeah, no. Sometimes, yeah. But guys, also again, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Help me out. Do me a khansi.
What's that saying that Ronaldo says? Do me a solid.
Yeah, do me a solid.
I don't even know what that means.
It's like what's the best way to describe it? It's almost like doing a favor, but it's just a different way of saying it.
All right.
Yeah. It's like do me like a personal favor type. It's like saying do me a personal favor.
Right.
Yeah. Judge Doom says he also just got a sinking feeling.
Well, at least my chair
Everyone
didn't
says
break.
you're very low there.
I'm going to steal your phone and password. Laura, are you still doing a Friday night game night?
Yes, I am. And actually, Joe is hosting it with me this Friday.
I must get Joe back on my show, actually.
Joe's awesome. He's really, really cool.
Yeah, one of his videos got taken down.
Yeah, I heard so. His video
Yeah.
about being cancelled got cancelled.
It's ridiculous. I can't believe it got taken down. He was chatting to me this evening about it. I look like I'm crying, but I just yawned. That's why.
That's why I keep doing this with my eyes, because my eyes run and then it looks terrible. Solid, credible, and sincere. Yeah. So solid. Doing a solid is, yeah.
He's live right now. Who's live right now? Oh, Joe, probably.
No, it can't be, because Joe was on at 8:30 with Eleutheria.
No, I think he's on now with Eleutheria.
No, he was on at 8:30 with Eleutheria because I was watching it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, then I don't know.
Exactly, Deervolt. Deervolt says, why would people target Germ, Ronaldo, and Ramon? Exactly. Go and target people who aren't doing any good in the world instead of the people who are.
Oh, Joe is with Chris Wyatt. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's with Chris Wyatt. Oh, it's probably on Chris's show then.
The man who never sleeps.
Quite late.
Yeah, Chris never sleeps.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, on with Chris. On with Chris, yeah. Yeah, no, Chris asked me over to his channel as well. Because he's like, no, you do such a great job on as a mod on Ronaldo stream, so I need another good mod. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, okay. I don't do any of that stuff.
You know what? I must be honest. I don't always enjoy being a mod, because the whole thing is, when you're a mod, then you get so involved in blocking people and hiding comments and that you don't actually get time to listen properly to the conversation. What's happening? And I don't enjoy it.
I used to have mods on my channel before it got banned. Those were the good old days. At the moment, on my new channel, it's not monetized, so I've got no mods. But
it should be now. But you're on 1,000 subs.
But you also need like 30 days.
And 4,000 hours watched, I think.
Something weird like that.
Yeah.
But I don't even know who the mods are or what they're doing. I've got no idea. I just say, like, whatever, do your thing. And
it's a lot of hard work, especially like when Ronaldo does a stream with Cyril's speech, or the stream with Steve Hofmeyer. Oh, that one was bad. I don't know why people hate on Steve Hofmeyer. It's crazy.
I have some guests coming up that are going to require mods.
Who?
I can't say.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well, I can say, but I won't say. Wink, wink.
You can tell me in private.
Germ is tired, always.
Yeah.
But I'm also excited. I'm finally streaming again from YouTube tomorrow morning.
I can't wait. I can't wait to be listening to you at work for a change. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, let's hope it works.
Germ is good at speaking Afrikaans.
No, ek is glad nie.
You're delicious like me.
You know how you know if you are bad Afrikaans?
No.
Is if you say ek instead of ak. So like a good Afrikaans speaker says ek weet dit, or ek.
Yeah.
But in Cape Town, ons sê ek.
Ek.
Ja, my bro, ek. Not it should be ek weet dit. Not ek weet dit.
So it's supposed to be ak.
Yeah, that's more proper. It's like more proper ak.
Oh.
Ak. It's like saying table view instead of table view.
But you get like high Afrikaans, and you get but your high Afrikaans is more your olden day Afrikaans.
Yeah, but high Afrikaans also makes you sound smarter.
But I don't understand it when they're speaking how Afrikaans.
Yeah,
That's
but
my
sure. Well, but I'm just saying that how you say. But again, it's the same as with English. You can say like the bird flew into the window, which is what you would say if you're from Cape Town. But if you're from Durban, you'll say the bird flew into the window. Like it's like flat.
I think that's where my flatness comes from. It's a Durbanite in me.
Listen, your accent is very flat. Your accent, Laura, is very flat.
It's flat. Yeah, but you see, I've got a bit of Pommy, I've got a bit of Durban, I've got a bit. I'm like a mixture of South African Burki, a Pommy, and Durban in my blood.
No,
so.
you're pretty much 99% Durban.
Well, I grew up there most of my life. I mean, I was there from the age of 8 until 18. So
yes, but how you know you're from Durban is if you say you grew up there for most of your life.
And lock. You and my lock.
You lock Durban. You lock Durban, don't you, Laura?
I love Durban. But you know the worst part is when you live there, you take it for granted.
Yeah, sure.
But when you don't live there anymore, then you miss it.
Durban is a total dump. I'm sorry.
It's become a pensioner's place. That's what I don't like about it. It's boring.
It's a dump. It's filthy. It smells. It's hot. It's sweaty. Nah.
The humidity is terrible.
No, man, it's not nice. Nobody, no sane person wants to live in Durban.
Charmaine says, "Ek nie ak nie."
Yeah, but ek is when you like from Cape Town, and ak is when you like higher Afrikaans.
Ek. Oh, Johan's saying no, that's not high Afrikaans. He's telling me you're wrong.
Listen, my wife went to Affie's. You don't argue with somebody who went to Affie's.
He's killing himself with laughter.
You don't get a more Afrikaans school than Affie's.
Oh, is it?
No.
I've never even heard of it, so I don't know. I can't tell you.
Well, anybody who's Afrikaans will know what Affie's is. Your husband, Johan, will know. Yes. If he's giving that look, then he knows that it's proper Afrikaans.
Okay, I'm not going to show you.
Affie's is sort of like Affie's is to Afrikaans people what like Michael House is to English people.
Oh, okay. All right, I get it now. Higher Afrikaans is what mark u?
No, e. It's a respectful way of saying you.
Oh.
Like you don't say yay.
Oh, what mark u instead of yay?
No, not u, not u. E.
What mark e?
Well, no, not e either. It's in between. It's in between.
Okay. That's so helpful. Not.
If Johan's Afrikaans, he can help you.
He's been trying for 9 years.
It's hopeless.
Oh, he just said it's hopeless. Nice.
Okay.
Eh?
All right. But then we'll stop trying.
Yeah.
But Affie's, for example, is okay. So, like, if you're in the Western Cape, you'll know that Paul Boys High is a pretty good Afrikaans school.
I've heard of Paul Boys High. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now Affie's is like that, but it's in Pretoria.
Ah.
Yeah.
So Johan was in Centurion.
No.
Oh, where did you grow up?
Centurion's pretty good.
Park. Oh yeah, Johan grew up in Vanderbijl Park. He's a Vanderbijl Park boy, and then later lived in Centurion.
Vanderbijl Park was not too bad.
It's actually quite nice there. It's quiet.
Yeah, in winter he probably wore 3 pairs of shorts.
Yeah. Oh, he still wears a belt with a buckle this big. Don't worry.
My man, he gets a high five from me. He's representing. Listen,
Bring me your belt.
Listen, Johan gets a high five. I will buy him a drink. Even.
Well, we'll meet you both. We'll both meet you in Pretoria.
I'm
Are
having
you?
a hard time with my chair. My chair's been gradually going lower and lower.
Stop playing with a stick, Jim. He has his belt. Yeah, it's a real Burki belt. See the buckle.
No, listen, he is a man. Listen,
Check
you
his
can
belt.
give him a high five. You can say that he is representing.
He can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. Well then, Johan, if you can hear me, you're representing, you get a high five.
Huh? Vanna says lekker veilbail. Oh, he's talking about Johan. I was like, what is a veilbail?
Van der Vale Park.
Ja. Me verenigen na Polokwane. Wow. Cool. Jeez, can you
Parijs.
believe it?
Wow, someone there from Koos says he's from Paris. Listen, I was in Paris last year.
I think you're in the real Paris, though.
Yes, I was.
Not Paris.
And it was a hell of a long time to get there. Yo, it's a long flight.
Oh, is it?
Yes, so it took us, I think, 6 hours. Someone can correct me, but I think it's 6 or 7 hours to Dubai. And then it's another 5 or, no, wait, is it 9 hours to Dubai? I don't know, I can't remember, but it's somewhere between 6 and 9 hours to Dubai. There's a what do you call it, a crossover flight, whatever. And then it's another 6 hours to Paris. So what's like 14, 15 hours flight. It's a hell of a long time.
I'd love to go visit Dubai, though. I've actually got a friend of mine in Dubai. She moved from there to Dubai. She goes and works at the Camel soap factory.
Yeah, but there's nothing to do there. It's awful. It's just hot. It's extremely hot.
It's very hot, y'all. But I like the heat. I don't like the cold.
No, man, that's more than heat. That's awful. I mean, our plane took off at 3 in the morning for Paris. 20 past 3 or something in the morning. And it was like 34 degrees outside.
Jeez. That kind of sounds like Malawi. But Malawi, it's not a humid heat, it's a dry heat.
No, it's ridiculous. No, this is like a desert. And everybody wears dresses, the guys included. It's the strangest place.
I've heard quite a few weird things about it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's amazing. You can buy anything you want, right? It's pretty damn impressive. And the airport is freaking massive. I think it's the 3rd or 4th largest airport in the world.
Wow. But I've seen photos of the skyscrapers and stuff there. It looks stunning.
Listen, when we went from the terminal to the airplane to fly back to South Africa, right? Well, you climb onto the bus, and then the bus drives you to the airplane. Okay, that drive took, I think, 24 minutes because there's a clock inside the bus, and it tells you how long it's going to take to get to the airplane. It took us 24 minutes to get to the airplane.
Geez, that's far.
It's massively far.
That's like what, 30 Ks?
When we landed in Dubai, just to get to the terminal that was going to take us to Paris.
Yeah.
It tells you, like, they've got these digital signboards that are in Arabic and in English, and it tells you how long it's going to take to walk to the terminal that you need to get to. And it said there, 27 minutes to walk. So once we climbed off the airplane and went through the wormhole tunnel, it took us 27 minutes, more or less, to walk to the next terminal.
Jeez, like.
It's unbelievably massive. And they've got
I've never heard of it, an airport telling you how long it's going to take you to walk to the next terminal.
No, yeah, they do. They tell you how long. Yeah, they tell you how long it's going to take. We also took a train. Once we landed, we took a train inside the airport. The train took us to the next terminal.
Jeez.
There's an underground train inside the airport.
Jeez, like.
You don't understand how massive that airport is. I'm sure there are people in the comments who've been to Dubai. It's unbelievably big. And they've got full shopping malls. like
In
in the
the
terminals. Never mind in the airport. In the terminals. In the terminal, I think we were like in Terminal B, right? And there's like 5 or 6 terminals. I think we were
yeah.
in Terminal B or something, and the shopping mall was massive. There were restaurants that we couldn't get into at 2 in the morning. They were full. There were queues.
Gee whiskers. Was there a lot of fights that come in there?
Flights. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like this hotspot of the world.
Yeah. Sure. That's crazy.
When we took off for Paris, I think the flight was at like 3:15 or something, right? The plane that we sat in the on the tarmac. Wait, you know, like how the airplanes wait to go onto the
Runway.
main runway. Yeah,
Yeah.
we waited. I think we waited for almost half an hour because there were so many planes in front of us,
Gee whiskers. That's crazy.
and that's at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's just crazy.
You can't believe how massive that airport is.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have time then to leave the airport and go exploring. You literally stayed in the airport.
Well, you're not allowed to leave the airport if you're doing a crossover flight, whatever they call it.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I don't know. When I go to England, I don't know. I might have to do it.
I think we were at the airport for like 2 hours. So, and it's at 2 in the morning, so you can't do anything. So they've got chairs that you can sleep on. They've got beds.
Oh, really?
It's very safe.
At OR Tambo, they sleep on the floor.
No. They've got chairs that sit upright like sunbeds, and then they've got ones that are flat. And they were full. My wife went and slept on one. She found one and slept. You just leave your luggage next to you.
And nobody steals it.
No, man, this is Dubai. No one steals anything.
Not like South Africa. If you had to do that in South Africa, you'd wake up and it'd be gone.
No, it's incredible. They've got waterfalls inside the airport in Dubai.
Gee whiskers. See, I just want to go because I've seen the photos and the skyscrapers and it looks stunning.
I don't think anybody goes to Dubai for a holiday. I think you go there because you are like going there to stop off to go somewhere else.
Well, unless you're going to physically meet somebody and visit somebody there.
Yeah, but nobody wants to go there for a holiday. It's rubbish.
Well, you got to experience the world. Why not?
No. Why Dubai? Of all places that you can spend money to go to.
No, I would look. Yeah, if I was just going there for a holiday, then yeah, I would. There's much better places I would rather go to.
Yeah, for sure. Rather just go to Europe.
Yeah, because I'd love to go to Paris. Because one of my biggest things is I want to go to the art museums in Paris.
Paris is beautiful. We went, as you know, we went to Paris. But the problem with Paris is that it's not what you see in the movies. It's beautiful, and I'll certainly go back there before it implodes, because it is imploding. But it's certainly very beautiful, and it's great, and it's amazing. But it has no French people, and it's full of graffiti.
Oh, that's sad. I heard it was quite dirty.
It's quite dirty. No, it's not. No, I didn't see it being dirty, but I saw no French people, and I just saw a huge amount of massive, more graffiti than I've ever seen in Cape Town.
Yeah,
it's got an incredible amount of graffiti.
Because if they're
lazy. They're lazy. They're very lazy. Everything was closed on a Monday.
That's crazy. Although I wouldn't mind having a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, maybe not. But if you want to see France, then you must just leave Paris and go somewhere else. Obviously, you just go there.
The art museums in Paris.
Yeah, you can. But again, the problem, Laura, is that everybody says that, and when you're there, you change your mind because you see those queues.
Oh, is it just queues? That sucks. Because I'm quite big into art and theory of art, and that's my niche. That's my
Yeah, I get that, and it's very romantic to think like that. But you're gonna get a better idea of all the art that's there in a book. Because
probably.
if you go to the Louvre, and I mean I was there, you don't see anything. There are too many people. You're too far away from everything. It takes you too long to do anything.
Just makes it
Um,
pointless.
and everything is behind glass and you're far away. Just look at it in a book.
Yeah, you can get closer to it in the book.
Yeah. I would suggest that unless you have an entire day to waste at art galleries in France, rather go to places that actually have amazing history.
Yeah.
So like we went to Versailles for a day, and that's a far better way to spend a day than going to I don't know, art galleries. I'm not dissing the art galleries. I'm just saying that unless you've got enough time.
Yeah, but as you say, it's pointless if you can't, if there's so many people, you can't even really see it very well anyway. The art that you physically going
So
there to
what
go
you do is, if you've got enough time, then you go, and you dedicate an entire day to that. But if you're there for like a week, you don't have much time. And I certainly recommend going to the Moulin Rouge and that part of Paris, because that's where all the sex shops are and the lingerie stores. And no, listen, don't think of it in South Africa. Excuse me, don't think of it in South African terms. It's not the same. We went there and we spent hours there. It was amazing. The lingerie stores are like 3 stories high, like 3 different levels. I mean, my wife was like super happy. And you can't leave there without buying lingerie. I mean, it's for women. The whole street is for women.
I've actually never ever bought lingerie.
You will if you're in Paris. And then you go to the Moulin Rouge and it's a wonderful experience.
Yeah, no, the Moulin Rouge I'd love to go see. That's a definite must. But now tell me, hotel fees and that pricey or fair?
No, we stayed in Airbnb pretty much.
Okay.
So,
and the prices are okay there too.
It's the same as 2,000 rand a night or something like that.
Sheesh, that's a lot.
Well, it depends. 1,500 depends how far out of the center you are, or where you are. We were very close to the center of Paris, so it's difficult to explain, but Paris is designed in zones. Okay, so you have zone 1 and zone 2 and zone 3. And zone 1 would be like the middle center of Paris, and it kind of goes outwards. Like the airport is in zone 5. And everything kind of revolves around the zones. And so we stayed in zone 2, which is very close to the center of Paris. So we were about, I don't know, half a kilometer, maybe less, from the Louvre. So we could walk there.
Yeah.
But we could also walk to the Eiffel Tower, but was quite a far walk. For us, based on where we're staying, but we couldn't walk to the airport. That was too far.
But you got taxis there, like in the UK.
Yeah, buses or whatever, right? So like, so Euro Disney, which we also went to, is I think in zone 5, if I remember correctly. So the Euro Disney is right near the airport. So we went to Euro Disney. So you'll take like the train. Oh, well, you'll take a train, not a bus. You'll take a train, which is what we did. Yeah. And they've got different trains for different zones. So we took the train that would take us to Euro Disney, and now I would rather go to Euro Disney than go to art galleries in Paris. It sounds romantic. You've got to break up. You've got to remove this romanticism. Everyone gets this idea of like Paris being this like romance capital. It's not. The movies they do a great job of making you think that it's an urban center like every other city in the world. So what I would suggest, hey,
like middle of Joburg, yeah.
No, well, it's a bit better than that. But rather go to Euro Disney, because it really is a fun experience. I don't know. Depends on how much time you have. It's all about how much time you have. That's what it's about.
Yeah, because you don't want to miss the things that you can actually go to and have time to go to, instead of spending an entire day trying to get into one museum. basically.
Yeah, you need to book and all that sort of stuff as well, depending on where you go.
Okay,
Anyway,
cool.
yeah.
Awesome. We've been on for quite a while, like almost an hour and a half.
Oh, sorry about that. Did I keep you?
No, not at all. I'm not worried. I'm not
Gentle
stressed.
Inflatable was asking that I row a boat in Paris. I captained a boat actually in the south of France. Actually, if you want to know, we took an overnight train to the south of France, to the French Riviera,
Oh
and
no.
we hired our own boat, just the two of us, and we went along the south of France, along the canals, for
Oh,
7
no.
days. Yeah. So
And
they gave me a hey.
that I wouldn't mind doing.
No, I see. I'd much rather recommend that. So that's the real France. So we hired the boat. They gave me a 30-minute crash course on how to drive it. But because we're South Africans, we couldn't afford the expensive boats. We hired the cheapest boat in their fleet. So it was basically the Volkswagen of their boats. So the
city golf.
speedometer didn't work. The aircon and the heater didn't work, so we had to have blankets on at night. But we had a boat.
Yeah,
like
and
all the fancy boats, like they had these motors that could make the boat go sideways and stuff, so you could park. Not ours. Mine, I had to reverse. I had to do like a 3-point turn to park our boat. But we still had a boat, and it had a steering wheel upstairs and a steering wheel downstairs, and that's all that mattered.
But you know,
and
we had
an oven. We had an oven that half worked, so you like have to hit it a couple times for it to turn on. So sometimes it would turn on and cook our food, and other times it just didn't. So we'd eat the food half cooked.
Oh no!
And I also nearly sank us because I accidentally wasn't looking, and I drove us into the side of the canal, like literally into the concrete wall. And that was our first fight that we had while we were in France. Was that my wife?
This romantic holiday.
Well, she was cooking on the half-broken stove. I drove us into the side of the canal. She then started swearing at me, and the glasses, because I hit the wall, the glasses fell off, and I broke a few glasses with our French champagne in it. It was hilarious.
Oops. So you're killing yourself after, and she's peeved off.
Yeah, no, at least we didn't sink.
At least you didn't sink. But you created memories.
Oh yeah, and we have got all the photos and videos to prove it.
Yeah, but that's the main part about it, you know.
So that's what I would recommend. Much rather recommend than the Contiki tours and all those things. Plan your own thing, and you have a bit of fun, and you do it yourself. You go and we had bicycles on our boat, Laura.
Oh, cool.
So we would stop at all these little towns. We would anchor the yacht, or the boat. No, it wasn't a yacht. The boat. We would anchor it. But being South African, we locked everything. Like we locked everything and hid everything under blankets because that's what we as South Africans do.
Yeah.
We got on our bicycles and we rode in the towns. And we even did our washing. We took our washing in one of our backpacks on our back. We rode our bicycles with our washing. we literally just rode around until we found a laundromat. We found a laundromat. We had no idea how to operate it because everything was in French. We figured it out, got the right coins, put it in, and waited for. And then we didn't have washing powder, so we opened the washing machine that was already there because there was nobody in the laundromat. We opened one that was there. I scraped out washing powder from their washing machine. True story. I scraped out the washing powder and I put it into our washing machine. Because you know, in France, people are very law-abiding and they respect one another. Not us, not South Africans. We steal. So I took their washing powder, put it in our washing machine.
Oh, I could only picture you doing that, really. The only thief in Paris. Washing powder thief.
That's what we did.
And listen, I've got to have you on for another stream so we can talk more about Paris.
No, it's people get jealous, so you don't talk about it. The people get upset.
No, but I want to talk about it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
no problem.
because I like interesting stories like these.
Yeah, the
What I-
problem with me is that I don't like, my wife gets upset because she's not sure. Like she worries about me because I don't have a filter sometimes. So
No, that's one thing I've learned. But I think you and Ronaldo, neither of you have filters.
no, probably not.
You say what you mean and you mean what you say.
I hope so.
Just
I hope
don't
so.
get banged again, please. I can't miss you again.
I'm trying not to, Laura. I'm trying. I promise.
Yeah, like that's holding thumbs, by the way. Not punching.
But have you ever wondered if you can hold thumbs and like zap someone at the same time? Like, so you're holding thumbs and then
And you're pulling a zap at the same time.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Oh no. I will definitely be listening to you tomorrow morning.
Cool.
I see Estelle has posted your link a couple of times. Fantastic. I've got great mods. I must be honest. I've got great mods.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much, Jim. You can stay. Would you like to say any last words to the audience?
Laura, I hope you get more subscribers because you got the greatest laugh.
Thanks, Jim. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Jim, you can stay on. I'll see you now. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. Don't forget to like the stream before you leave. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to click the subscribe button. And don't forget my video on Wednesday at 9:15. Thanks, everybody. Bye.